Looking good, son. Looking real good.
And as we anticipated, Paul, it looks like we do have a pitching change. So Rick Teasley's night is done. 5 innings pitched. He gave up 3 runs, and we'll wait for that box score to file in. And it looks like we have the ex-Cleveland Indian who spent 4 years with the Indians from 12 to 2015. Played Triple-A in 2013 and 14. Benny Suarez on the mound.
Yeah, look, got a chance to see him pitch in an inning or two, and I saw him throw a bullpen. Good, hard-throwing right-handed pitcher. Comes from Houston, Texas, 24 years old, 6'1", 190, from Hill Junior College. So impressive numbers, obviously, through his career. In his minor leagues, I think with six teams, he had a 4.19 ERA, and he was 6-9. So good, strong arm, and it's great to see another arsenal in that toolbox for the Brisbane Bandits.
And I'm sure Dave Nielsen is very excited because the more arms and players you have, although it's a 22-man roster, you like to have that 30-man deep and rotate the players through from time to time and see what these guys can do at this level.
Absolutely, and like I said, it gives you a good power arm coming out of that pen.
So Kyle Petty watches Benny Suarez deliver his first pitch in the ABL. So great to have Benny with us, another rookie in the ABL, and has a very distinct from the set position. Gets that wide look, wiggles to a set, and then kicks and fires a nice hard fastball fouled straight back from Kyle Petty.
I like that. I mean, he comes in, he throws the ball hard. He's basically going to challenge up, and he keeps the ball down in the zone. Exactly what you want to see, especially coming out of the pen.
So comes in with a run deficit facing the Brisbane Bandits. Adelaide Bite leading 3-2. And Benny delivers a nice hard fastball, hit hard. Riley Unrow makes a great diving stop at shortstop, but not in time. Just kicks that ball out shallow left, goes over it and delivers the Rawlings. And that is a base hit. And now Kyle Petty is 2 for 3 in today's ball game.
Yeah, really impressed with Petty. We talk about guys with good approach, really quiet at the plate, not too much in the swing, but really stays inside the ball and he tends to. Obviously, if you make a bad pitch, he's going to make a good swing on it and put the ball play hard. So 2 at bats tonight, he's actually put a charge in the baseball.
And once again, Paul, we see the Adelaide Bite with that leadoff man on base. So the more times you threaten, often than not, you come home and put a crooked number up on the board.
Yeah, and that's the thing. He's got to continue to work the ball down in the zone, get another ground ball, and hopefully get a double play. Had a few double plays tonight, so just continue to work on that and just work ahead in the count like they have tonight.
So Angus Roger once again comes up with a runner on first base. Nobody out in the top of the 6, and there goes the runner. No, fake still. Throw down from Nick Schufo at first base. And Nick thought he had Kyle Petty, so it looked like it was a steal. Then he didn't get a good break perhaps. Stopped, went back to first, and Nick Schufo just missed with David Sutherland applying the tag.
I tell you what, he came up firing like, and we talk about footwork, and just technically, he's a solid young catcher. And like I said, we talk about his future. I think we're going to see him in a Rays big leagues in the near future. But really good job bouncing on that pitch, firing to first base, and just beat the tag from Sutherland.
So Angus Roger now at the plate. Benny delivers a nice hard fastball just up in the zone. And once again, looks like we could have 2 ex-Bandits in Justin O'Connor and Nick Schufo and possibly Max Tizenbaum. 3 great catches climbing the Rays organisation together.
And then you still got the other talented athletes they put on the field as well with Johnny Field and Justin Williams and
Patrick Leonard.
They keep producing them.
And there we see a good hard fastball just froze Angus Roger. So once again, interesting to note, Benny Suarez comes out of the pen and looks like he's throwing about 90, 91 miles an hour. Good hard fastball.
Yeah, look, I'd say without a gun on him, I'd probably say he's a low to mid 90s guy. But good. But it's good to see that power arm coming out of the pen because then you still got Timsy, you still got Crawford, and then you've got Surley. So those are some fairly heavy arms, and you've got this arm to get to those guys as well.
So here comes the big man, Kyle Williams, a 2-way player. He can hit and he can pitch. So once again for Steve Mintz, great to have a guy like Kyle Williams, 2 years at Indy Ball, can pitch and hit on the roster.
Yeah, I think any time, especially when you only have a 22-man roster, it's good to have a guy with a little bit of versatility. and he brings that to the bite.
And a big thank you to Mark Chandler pre-game for all his help with the Adelaide Bite, and Steve Mintz for their time. As usual, I go down there and annoy them, and a big thank you to all the guys. And Jeff Keevan's not with us, so if Jeff's listening in from Adelaide, great to have all the guys helping out and to grow the sport here in the Australian Baseball League. So great to have you listening through Breakthrough, Bandits TV, Josh Hale and all the boys at Hailstorm Productions. And there we see a nice hard fastball from Benny Suarez. So it looks like that's his arsenal, Paul. Looks like he's going to get in front with that hard fastball.
Yeah, look, and that's what you like. Power arms. He's going to come in. He's going to challenge. He's going to keep the ball down the plate. Perfect recipe to get to the back end of this, back into the bullpen as well.
Could we see Kyle Petty on the move? It looks like he does want to steal, and there we see him on the move. Shufo comes up and fires a hard ball, just a little bit high, but once again we see that good movement through home plate and drives towards second base.
Yeah, and look, it's probably right there stolen on the pitcher, on Suarez in this situation. He's not quick. Most power arms a little bit slower. So if he's a 1.5, 1.6, it is tough for a catcher, even with a plus arm, to throw a runner out with a good jump especially.
And we just saw throughout that at-bat, Kyle Petty wanted to go, and we were both looking at each other thinking he wants to go, and a good stolen base from Kyle Petty now in scoring position, and Kyle Williams trying to drive him in, fouls that one right on that off-speed pitch, fouled back on the Gabba screen here at AFA Stadium.
Reach out to Nathan Davidson. I know I got a chance to speak with him earlier in the week, and the job those guys do preparing Norwood Oval, it's never easy, and it's a credit to that club and the organization to prepare that field, and always comes out in fantastic condition.
And then we see one up the middle, going to be a tough play. Aaron Whitehead to his backhand, makes a change-up. Looks like that one just come out of the glove and made a change-up throw across the diamond, and a great play from Aaron Whitefield up the middle.
I'm more impressed on the range of that young man. I mean, that's behind second base, and he got there so quickly. His first step is so explosive. When we talk about explosion, we had Brandon last year, Getzman, and wow, probably first step for a big man, one of the fastest I've ever seen. But good job by young Whitefield, ranging to his right, squaring up, and making a good throw. So with 2 outs, still got a job to do against Corey Lyon.
So Corey Lyon comes up once again in a big situation with a runner on third and 2 outs, with the Adelaide Bite clinging to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. And that one, if it missed, did not miss by too much on the outside edge.
No, look, and you know what, it is. But look, you like to see if guys miss, they're missing down in the zone, they're missing in the zone, or just near the zone.
Certainly do. As Corey Lyon once again, and that is a hard fastball in there once again. Nick Shufo setting up on the inner half of the plate, and once again that lateral movement. And once again, Nick Shufo delivering the signs, and great to have that catcher. There we go. That as we just have a little peek in from the centre field camera, great shot from centre field as we see the fastball and a foul ball down and in. So Benny Suarez has come out of the pen and is doing exactly what manager Dave Nielsen would like, and that's throw strikes.
That's it, and what you want now is a 0. That would make it perfect, and then get that offense back up there and keep that momentum going.
Once again, both bullpens look like action aplenty down in the Adelaide Bite and the Brisbane Bandits pig pen. Corey Lyon, 1 ball, 2 strikes, a ground ball. Mitch Nielsen comes in, makes a 2-hopper, sets himself and makes a fine throw across the diamond.
Good job, Benny.
Sutherland. And Benny Suarez comes in and does a great job in the top half of the 6th inning.
Good job, son.
The Bite after getting the leadoff man on first. So we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Adelaide Bite leading the Brisbane Bandits 3-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for